People, it's Runner, the one devotion, red, gold and green to the world. Happy Monday. How's it going? For some, you're back at work. Which is good, obviously, to maintain a bit of your routine. What's this man drilling outside now? I hope you can't pick it up so much, but at least he's doing something good with his time. He's got little work to do while gardening. He can do the work in gardening. But anyway, yo, listen. So, do you know what? I did that 10k the other day, and my legs were hurting me. And I just thought, sure, my legs are still hurting me now. Did it on Saturday. I'm still in a bit of pain. I just thought, I'm not working out, car. My legs are hurting me, even though I could have done other things. Anyway, cut it short. I thought, I feel like doing some steamed fish. I said, yeah, man, alright. And me and Osman did fall out. As you know, Osman, them at increased price and them at inflate price pan Aki and them thing there. I ain't going with Osman right now. Me and Osman did fall out. Osman. So, I went to, it's like a butcher's fisheries on West Street called Simonite beside Yates. I used to go there anyway, but I was surprised it was open. But Naomi told me the other day in Osman's that, yo, go check my man. So anyway, I go up there, so cool. Town's dead. I've never seen town so dead. Yes, we understand why, but it was just like this apocalyptic kind of feel of just derelict, just mad. So that was a mad thing, but yeah, come on. And do you know what, yeah? A part of doing this is just being transparent, man, just being real. Do you know what? I ain't done jack. I haven't done jack today, other than get that piece of fish and obviously wash it down, season it with, I'm gonna cook that after I do this, but yeah, anyway, cut it short. Do you know what? I know I touched upon it the other day briefly, but do you know what I've done today? It's been one of my best days since lockdown. I've just sat and I've done nothing. I've done no but watch David Attenborough on TV. And I'm not really a TV guy. I watch things that are informative, a bit of comedy, sport, obviously football. Another episode, sure guys, we're gonna have to touch upon that still. But, excuse me. I've done no. But I found myself fixated at this telly for about 4 hours. I've not even moved to peeping. Do you know what I mean? I've got the water beside me and I'm just watching this David Attenborough. And you see, like, I know we touched upon it the other day, like I just said, but he kind of encapsulates you with his voice and his wide range of vocabulary and how he just depicts and articulates things. And that, like, you can almost get lost in that and miss a lot of the things that he's really saying. But you see today, on top of all those things that David Attenborough is good at, I was tuning in to what this man was saying. What's it doing? It's getting black. It's getting dark out here. I was tuning in and I've learned some things. Some things. And you know what, yeah? It's called Just for Fun. I just want to share a few of them because it's mad, and he speaks about how, like, animals have integrated into cities and how the city can still play a part in them sustaining themselves, and it's just mad. Like, it's mad. Anyway, one of them says that Vulcans have now become, after 14 years of I wouldn't say domesticated, but after 14 years of being in the cities of New York, they're prevalent everywhere. Listen, he's trying to tell me a New York Vulcan can swoop from the sky at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. Come on, Virgin. 200 miles per hour. This thing is falling out the sky to catch the cool food. Any y'all that licks you in your head, you finish. 200 miles per hour. I don't know if this is interesting for y'all, but I'm documenting it anyway because that's a mad thing. Do you know, that is mad. A bird comes out of the sky at 200 miles per hour. It's not a joke. And next one, in India, grey langur monkeys are living better in the city than in the wild due to their abundance of food. And a lot of the locals in this city in India, they have kind of integrated with the monkeys, and they feed them and whatever, and etc, etc. And these monkeys now, it's saying that because of this abundance of food, the mothers can produce better quality breast milk than that she can in the wild. She can produce better breast milk than what she can in the wild, because of the high volume of food and the abundance of food that they have, so much that she can produce twin monkey, you know. Twin monkey. I know they all look the same, do you know what I mean, within the species, but I'm thinking, yo, in her natural habitat she can't even have a picnic with twins, but in the city she can. Mad. This one is what got me. Now, there's a city in Ethiopia called Hara, if that's how I pronounce it. Well, if that's how you pronounce it. Whereby you'll have, as David Attenborough says, there was a clan of da. Obviously, I can't do that voice. I don't even know why I tried. But basically, David Attenborough said that there's a clan of like 60, two groups of 60 hyenas that basically they, for about 3 hours, they kind of like, how do you explain it? Like almost jostling over this territory. Basically, whoever wins the jostle gets access to the city of Ethiopia. This is mad. I thought these things are just, well, not these things, these hyenas are just roaming around rare freely. It's not the case. They actually have an organized like battle or jostle back and forth to say, yo, tonight we're eating in the city and we're gonna do our thing. Yeah, and that's just regular in this place in Ethiopia. And basically these hyenas, as he was saying, they go to one spot in the city, one spot only. They can go to anywhere. You get me? Obviously it's a feral animal, they can eat anything, they can do what they want. Yeah, but they go to the meat market, and the locals or the workers of the meat market, they throw them out the bones and the carcasses and them thing there, and the feed off that. That's that. But this one, it says that there are some of like the villagers and the forefathers have had this tradition whereby they call them, invite them to their door, to their home, and so they whistle these hyenas and hand feed them. You're telling me, yeah, one of the most vilified animals that walks this earth, hyena, is taking food from a hand. Deep it. The man is feeding the feral hyena with his hand. And there's a part of there like, and they've been doing this for over 400 years. Come, draw the hyena and feed it. You know, this is not a dog, you know. This is not a puss or a gerbil or a hamster or anything like that, or a lizard. This is a hyena, brethren. Basically, it says that they believe that the hyenas eat the bad spirits off the streets. I don't know about that, but I know I ain't trying to feed no hyena. I don't know about you neither. And it says that every 10 years an area the size of Britain disappears and becomes almost like a new city, or like a well, the way he said it is like a concrete jungle. And I'm just sitting here and thinking like, wow man, like even all through this time going on walks and stuff, I'm kind of trying to reconnect with nature as much as I can. And Attenborough was saying there are some benefits that we can still offer even in this climate now, of the pollution and whatever else. And we know that the levels have dropped significantly because of a decrease in human consumption, but there are still things that the cities can offer. And when I went to Milan with my mum a few moons back, I seen there was trees on flats, but like high-rise building, trees on buildings, and that kind of invites wildlife to kind of still have that as their little habitat and whatever else and live amongst us. Now, I ain't trying to say, yo, do you know what, I live in the jungle, but yeah, I do think it's kind of important still to kind of preserve what we have, the best that we have. And it says that 2 million trees have been planted in the city of Singapore in the last 45 years. It says this city is richer than any other city of species in the world. When I see Singapore, or when I envision Singapore, I envision skyscrapers, I envision buildings and corporate buildings and streets and roads for days and days and days. Like, I never even knew that 2 million trees have been planted in Singapore city, and a part of it almost like, do you know what, I can't explain it like man. Just go back and do your little research. Do you know what I mean? Because that's sick to me. That is sick. I'm sorry, but yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's what it is. It's just for fun. Do you know what I mean? I'm just doing a little brief one, change it up a little bit, because I ain't done jack but watch David Attenborough, and I just thought, do you know what, I'll share what I've learned. If you don't believe the information which has been forwarded, go do your research. You might learn something new as well, you know. But yeah, man, nature. And I hope this time does encourage us to be more conscious of the nature what we are dealing with and them thing there. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really a cat fan, puss. I'm not really too a fan of the puss, but I'll feed the puss. That's a start. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really too a fan of dog, even though I've had 2 dogs. Rest in peace, Romy, you don't know. But I'll short the dog, you know? So let's just be a little bit more conscious about the animal, about the earth. Yeah? Alright, give thanks. I know it's a bit mad, it's a different one, but do you know what? Go watch some David Attenborough and learn something that you didn't know. Yeah? Learn something new. Alright, give thanks. People, as you know already, it's runner, one devotion, red, gold and green to the world. I'm gonna cook this fish right now. But yeah, give thanks, love always. Salute.